afternoon, Twitch. We are here, we are live, and this is a brand new Dynasty. Yes, we are back. We are back, and we are ready to start anew. As you can see, it's the Florida Gators. I've been playing around with a few other teams, and, well, this is the team I landed on. Sorry, it's typing a little message here. Anyway, um, anyway, here is the deal. Thought about it for a while, played around with a couple of teams, took a few days to think about it. Um, Also, it kind of helped. I was watching this Netflix SEC documentary, and it got me going on a lot of SEC teams. So, um, played around with a couple of teams. I checked out South Carolina, uh, checked out Florida, Texas A&M. Narrowed it down to Florida and A&M, and I decided to go with Florida after, well, pretty much after looking at the roster and then looking at the way the coach skills are set up. Um, I'm big into recruiting, and recruiting, Mike Elko's uh, recruiting stick on the recruiting skill for the coach skills needed to be unlocked, and I'm not spending 60 points right off the bat to unlock a skill. I'm not doing it. So decided to go with Florida. Um, so yeah, I decided to go with Florida. Um, I was gonna go with South Carolina, but the playbook is just too. I don't know. Their playbook was just too weird for me. Um, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So here we are. This is going to be okay. This is going to be the hopeful franchise for the year. I may plug in one other one. I may go back, and at some point I may go back into the Notre Dame one just because. But I mean, this is going to be it. The plan is hopefully that this is going to be it. And at that, I'm going to take my time with this one. I don't want to buzz through years like, uh, I don't want to buzz through years like it's nothing. So, where do we start? I say we start with the roster. Pure, plain, simple. So we're starting with the roster. And when I start with the roster, I'm going to start on the red shirts because I want to list who all I've decided to red shirt because I have already done the red shirts. So we're going to start with the quarterbacks. DJ Lagway is, of course, the starter. Harrison Bailey and Clay Millen will be the backups. I decided to redshirt freshman Terrell Jones Jr. because, I mean, look at the depth, and I want to keep I want to keep a quarterback with some eligibility, and then of course Aiden Warner is pretty much at the bottom. So that was the red shirt. That was it for the quarterbacks. For the tailbacks, Jaden Baugh is the starter. He will split time with Jacoby Jackson and possibly Traven Webb. Um, Duke Clark is going to get redshirted, uh, as well as Chad Gasper Jr. They are both getting redshirted. Again, freshmen, I would redshirt unless they are of a certain overall. But given and also given the depth that I have at running back, it just made sense to go ahead and redshirt these guys. Fullback, it's going to be Torrance Harvey. I mean, we'll look at a fullback in probably a year or two, just to have one on the roster. Wide receivers, Eugene Wilson the third. He'll be the number one. J. Marcus Stubit is the number two. Vernal Brown the third, who's a freshman. We decided to not redshirt. Same thing with Dallas Wilson. Again, high enough overalls, plus with the depth, get them going and get them on the right track. Aiden Mizzle, we just Aiden Mizzle and Kahil Jackson. We decided to redshirt Tank Hawkins and Nashawn Montgomery. And then, of course, TJ Abram will bring up the rear for the wide receivers. For the tight ends, it's going to be Tony Livingston and Caleb Aurelios. And then you've got Amara Jackson and Hayden Hanson. Decided to redshirt Cameron Kosman and Kyle Hardy. And then, of course, Rocco Underwood will graduate this year. For the defensive, for the linemen, I mean, you see it. You see the linemen. I decided to redshirt Paul Terry. Basically, any freshmen that weren't redshirted got redshirted. You can see the centers. We've got line play that we're going to have to develop. We redshirted T.J. Jice Jr. and Drew McFrank. On the edges, we didn't redshirt anybody. On the left side, I didn't redshirt anybody because of the fact that we've got three edges. Now, there is a reason behind not redshirting them, which I will get into, and it has to do with the auto subs. So, and it's the same thing with the tailbacks. I decided to redshirt Jaden Woods. For the defensive tackles, the only one I redshirted was Jemiah McLeod. Again, look at the depth. You look at who's going to stay. You look at who's going to go. It makes sense to redshirt him. Sam linebackers, I only got one. Recruiting will be interesting for that. And then redshirted Ty Jackson at the Mike linebacker. No red shirts for the Will. Corners, we decided to redshirt Javar Flowers and Sharif Denson. Safety, we redshirted Drake Stubbs. And then we also redshirted Aganza Hayward. Kickers, we redshirted both of the kickers that were on the roster. One, he's graduating next year. He's graduating. I mean, also as the last name of Smack. That just sounds interesting. Colton Norton is redshirting. I mean, we've got one leaving, so having him would be as good as for a backup. And then we've got a freshman. So, freshmen are freshmen. So, get what you get. And then punters, he's graduating, so we decided to redshirt this one. So that's pretty much it for the roster. I mean, it is what it is. I do like the updates. After watching How's it going, man? Um, after I will say after watching a few people talk about some different skills for the wear and tear, I decided to make some changes and decided to make some changes for the damn it, not that one. Gameplay sliders, I think it was. No. Oh hell, it's not in here, but I don't think it's in here, but I don't think it's in here, but I made some changes to the yeah, it's not in here. It's not actually in this part, but it's in there. So I checked out one of the guys on YouTube that I follow. He made some video. He made a video about some different settings, and one of the changes that he was talking about was for the wear and tear. Yes, I can do that. I will take care of that. Can you post uh, your X your X username just so I know which one I'm following. Uh, just so I know which one to follow back because every because I'll get a hit up by followers sometimes when I do this. So I just want to make sure I'm following the right person. But anyway, getting back to my point, um, set up the wear and tear for different 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 position groups based on based on my gameplay and everything because it's interesting. It's just interesting. And I messed around with it before I even got into the actual dynasty, and it works like a charm. So we're gonna go with that. So um, anyway, let's see. The preseason top 25, we ranked number 15. Um, the top 25 is pretty much standard issue. It's Texas, it's Penn State, Ohio State, Georgia, Notre Dame, Oregon, Clemson, LSU, Bama, Illinois, South Carolina, Miami, Arizona State, Michigan, Florida, Kansas State, Iowa State, Ole Miss, SMU, Texas A&M, Indiana, Tennessee, Oklahoma, BYU, and Texas Tech. It'll change. This, of course, will change throughout the year. It's going to be chaos, but I mean, it is what it is. We I checked. We did not have anybody on the preseason All-American, and on the Heisman watch list, we don't have anybody. But Jeremiah Smith of Ohio State, Ryan Williams of Alabama, Jeremiah Love of Notre Dame, Jordan Tyson of Arizona State, and then Garrett Nessmeyer of LSU are on the Heisman watch list. So let's take a look at the schedule. We're going to open up. We're going to be off for week 0, and then we're going to open up against FCS East week 1, and then we're going to play USF. Then we're going to start conference play by going to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge to play LSU, and then we're going down to Miami to play Miami. We will have our second bye week, week 5, and then we will go back into conference play. We will play Texas at home, on the road to Texas A&M. We'll play Mississippi State at home. We'll have another bye week, and then we will go to Jacksonville to play Florida at the, and I quote, the biggest cocktail party of the year. It's the Georgia-Florida rivalry. Then we will be heading to Lexington, Kentucky to play Kentucky. We will head to Ole Miss. Then we will play Tennessee at home, and we will finish the year out for senior night against rival Florida State. And then, of course, it'll be Army Navy week and then SEC championship week. The hope is that by the time we get to SEC championship week, we will be in the running for the SEC title, but we know it's a hit or miss sort of thing, and shit happens. So we'll see. Um, so, yeah, we'll see. Let's see. All right, so I set up the recruiting board. Um, we needed players. They wanted me to bring in. What was it? Yeah, they wanted me to bring in players, so we brought in players. So Tyndall is a dual threat quarterback from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He has us listed number one on his recruit. So we put him on the board. We put Spencer Cowell from Miami on the board. He has us listed at number one. Basically, the recruiting is set up. We're gonna we're going to handle it. It's gonna be handled. Um, so, um, but I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Got everything going. So we're gonna go ahead and get into week zero. I will say I've got it set up. It's 10-minute quarters. I do have accelerated clock on, and oh hell, what am I thinking? I can't think. Can't think right now. uh, well, okay. So I've got 10-minute quarters, accelerated clock is on, and oh hell, I can't think. I cannot think right now. I don't know why. Anyway, uh, number one on anybody who has us listed as interest of number one automatically is going to get 50 points because they are really, they're there. If we're not listed number one, you're getting 25. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, this is the boring part. Shit, I forgot he was listening. Okay, me. You know what? I think I'm gonna change that. I think I'm gonna move that back instead of yeah. You know, I'm just gonna put 25 on. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna put 25 on each of them until we get to a point where oh hell, oh no, I removed the recruit. What was it? Yeah, it's two. I forget that because of how many recruits I put on the board that I need. I still need points. Oh, I'm still gonna be short. You know what? Go ahead. We got. We got. Just add. We'll add 5 hours for each one, just to get what we need. Yeah, that'll work. That's what we'll do. We'll just, yeah. Okay, that'll work. All right, so week 0 is in the books. We've got recruiting is in the books. We've got matchups going on for week 1. The big headliner being, of course, we've got, actually, no, we don't have anything for week 0. It's week 1 where all the big matchups are. I forget. All right, so week 0, we get recruiting out of the way. We're on to week 1, and we've got schools that we've got. Oh, excuse me. We've got recruits that are set up. Um, we've got so for week 1 for us, we are playing FCS East. Oh, I'm trying to remember what I'm looking for. I'm trying to think. No, this is it. Not this. Give me a minute. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember something. I just remembered that I wanted to look into. That was might be under user settings. Nope. No, it's going to be under the other one. Gameplay sliders, I think. I think it's under gameplay sliders. I don't know. No, it's not. Where the fuck are you? Oh, I know you're in here somewhere. I'm just trying to remember. Where? Oh. There's a specific. There it is. God damn it. I'll turn this up to faster just for. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm trying to. Hey. Alright, so we got 5 hours. Okay. He is listed first on his thing, so you know what? We're gonna up him from social media, and we're gonna do DM player. And I'm gonna do that. So that'll work. So we've got so basically recruiting is for hours is set. We've got what we need, and we will be starting week 1 against FCS East. And the big games going up this week are, of course, Texas Ohio State, Notre Dame and Miami, Notre Dame and Miami. Let's see. Yeah, Texas, Ohio State, of course. Trying to find there are other games in here. Another Texas, Ohio State. You got Tennessee playing Syracuse. Oh, there were other games in there. I'm just trying to find them all. No, I guess not. Shit. That's really a little. I mean, as far as ranked versus ranked matchups, this is kind of a lazy ass week. Oh, Clemson and LSU, 7 versus 8. That's gonna be an interesting one. And that looks like that's it. Yep. God damn, we've won. Yeah. All right, so no big changes to the top 25 because nobody of consequence played this week other than Kansas State and Iowa State, and it looks like they flipped spaces. Let's see. Nope. Well, they stayed right where they were. Interesting. All right, we're going to get in here. Week 1 against FCS East. This should be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Just a way for us to get in, get a feel for the offense before we get to, the real games, which will start week 2 against USF and then Miami. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to get this one kick started. Again, this should be this should be this should be easy. This will be an easy test. This will be an easy test for us to get started.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Okay. All right, we're going to start on defense.
The Gators will get this season underway as toe meets leather.
Hey, here we go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Judicials offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed.
I don't play defense just because I like to try to keep things interesting. And with this game, really, the defense is going to kill them. So, So we get a stop. We'll get the ball at the 28. The offense will take the field with 6:14 to go. So here we go. Offense will start.
They'll run this play from the pistol. To the ground with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every
Got 2 yards.
one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it.
Turning it on.
And ball with a nice catch. And we get a big first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Stopped at the 13-yard line.
Got 3 yards.
Trying to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're testing the right side here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting
Got the first down and then some down to the 2-yard line.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. On the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want
what
to do
happened.
as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
Button.
Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart.
All right, so we get 3 points. It didn't go the way I wanted to the start, but we got points.
Like it's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
And then we'll take a knee. And we're going to start defense again. So we're going to start the second quarter with the ball at the 47.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Snags a quick pass on the left.
Got 4 yards on that one. That's a good start.
That one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson.
Up to the 24.
And getting it down to the 24.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is
Okay. Yeah.
understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
All right, we only got 2 on that one.
Ahead a bit before he's brought down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior
much,
defender.
nothing really.
They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was trying to cash in the end zone with this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
We haven't gotten a touchdown yet.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard.
So take the field. All right, we got the ball back after looks like a 3 and out. Let's get started.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Daniels.
Nice catch there by Daniels.
Chains, and they're set up at the 41. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're
had to run for it.
The next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such good athletes. They do
short.
it with ease.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. They are on the move as they pick
we
up
get
the
the first down.
Spotted at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Oh,
Down after a nice
that's 9.
run in the red zone at the 19.
And we got an offensive lineman down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He'll keep it himself.
Lagway got the first down to the 15.
15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
He got the first down to the 3.
I'm not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll take
And
this lead to
the quarter's
2-minute
over.
timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Oh,
And
no,
the
man.
Gators are threatening
Sorry.
on 1st and goal.
2-minute warning.
They'll try to get it in with
And we got the touchdown. We're finally on the board. And Florida's now up 12 to nothing.
This half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're
Jaden
trying to
Ball
do,
with
and
the
they've got
run.
some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, so defense will take over. And they will get a score. We got 42 seconds left before we get into the half. We do get the ball in the second half, so it's going to impact how we do things. But we have 3 timeouts.
On that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short.
We're going to go ahead.
Down.
I think we're going to use some of our
time getting the timeout call. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Gators want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires to the wideout.
Oh!
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these in routes. But good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big zone. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Okay, so didn't exactly go the way I wanted, but
First half, and they'll try to put up 3. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
that was close.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday.
All right, so we're going to start with the ball.
That subscribes to the less is more philosophy.
And here we go.
One that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men.
Ooh, down at the 21.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback moving.
I like to move it. Oh!
He was able
Got
to score
4.
free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Lagway.
Oh, shit. I didn't see the blitz till it was too late.
Get him at the 15.
I didn't see the corner blitz till it was too late.
Trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And a great job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know that sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down as the ball's coming to me. Great job catching it and getting that foot in bounds.
All right, so defense will take over. We'll get a stop. We'll get the ball at the 30.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room
Oh,
there
yard.
thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And the Gators with the 1st and 10. The play action fake.
Woo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Livingston. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Yeah, fuck
Nice
that.
move to pick up yardage. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Catch in the middle, it's Harvey.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
That's 1st down.
That make it go.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Using the quick game. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll do it himself. Moving.
Oh, hell no.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That didn't go the way I wanted. So we're going to start with the ball on the 34. We're still up. This has been
This drive will get
a
underway
bad
just
game.
inside the 35 at their own 34. The running back has it.
Jackson on the run up to the 46.
He's got the 1st down.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead.
Ball up the middle. Oh, damn, he down to the 29.
Explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. A
Got
solid
4.
pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Going to the run. It's ball. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
And got up to the wall line.
All the way down to the 1-yard line.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Quick timeout called by the defense,
Got the
stopping
pop
the clock
pass.
to save as much time as possible for their offense. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on third and goal? Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
Touchdown!
Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Okay. Now they want us to go for 2.
Conversion attempt is coming.
Interesting.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is...
I don't know why, but okay.
Possession game.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Kick is away. And we'll see a return. And he got taken down at the 8.
Game plan, come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8.
All right, so, yep. Defense takes the field. We'll get the ball with 1:34 left, and oh my God, we recovered a fumble. So we have the ball at the 12-yard line. Oh God, what are we gonna do?
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out.
We got
this
5 to start there.
See the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Quick handoff.
Ball going up the middle.
Down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The option look. He'll pitch it. Touchdown!
And another touchdown for Florida.
Has been extended.
Well, I think this home environment was just
So
too
we're going to
much for
win
their
this
opponents to
one
handle. There's been
31-7.
noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Okay, that was weird.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Kick is up. It is good. We got 36 seconds to go.
On that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss.
And he goes down.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown.
He's going to get called for holding. Yep. But they're going to decline it.
Not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
Hunt is on
And they're
its
going
way.
to give us the ball.
Fair catch called for.
Third catch at the 45. We're going to kneel on it, and we're going to call it a day.
Done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
So we will win the first opening game against the FCS team.
For the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to
We
come out
win
and find
38.
out. Was it perfect? Absolutely not.
38-7.
To work on throughout the season, but
And yeah,
that's where you wanted to be.
pretty
I think
much
if you're the
it.
coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So we pick up the win, 31-7. And we're going to beat FCS East here. We're going to pick up some much-needed XP. We get kick-started. And we're going to start the year 1-0. Let's see. Do we have any injuries going into the week? Because I don't think so. No. All right. So we don't have any injuries coming out of this, so that's good. So we're going to move on to week number 2, which will be game 2 for us. And all right, so we've had a lockout. We've had our first recruit lock us out, which, got to be honest, I'm not totally surprised. I kind of figured that would happen. So let's see, who was it that locked us out? Whoever it was that locked us out had 25 points. And the player that locked us out was Will linebacker Henry Cross from Atlanta, Georgia. I kind of figured. I mean, it happens. All right, so we got 25 points to go. Let's see. 40 points between 3 players. All right, let's go. 10 for you. 10 for you. And 10 for you. Makes us with 10 extra points. We don't have anything that I can bring. Alright, so we're going to have 10 extra hours left over after all this is said and done. I have 34 recruits. I need another outside linebacker. Okay, so I need 5. I got to have 5 linebackers on this list. Alright, we'll go ahead. Throw him on the list. We'll start his recruitment slowly, but we'll work on it. Okay, so anyway, so we got that started. So we got week 2 coming up against USF. I'm going to back out of this for a second. I'm going to check something, and while I do that, I'm going to pause this. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to check out a. I had to look up a setting that I just had some questions about. So week 1 is in the books. USF will be the next game up. And that's for just a little over an hour. Um, Give me a second. Okay. Uh, so, shit, what am I doing? Okay. So we're in week 2. We're gonna go ahead and this will be the game against USF. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at the top 25 to start the year. Going into week 2, after week 1, Ohio State takes over the number 1 ranking as they beat Texas 21-17. Penn State stayed at number 2. Georgia moves up to 3 after they put a shellacking on Marshall 54-7. Clemson moves up after they beat LSU 38-17. Miami moved up after they beat Notre Dame 37-35. Of course, Notre Dame fell from number 5 to number 10 after that loss. Oregon is at number 6. Texas fell to 7. Bama moved up to 8. Illinois moved up to 9. Notre Dame's at 10. Arizona State moves up to 11. Michigan moves up to 12. We moved up from 15 to 13. Kansas State moves up from 16 to 14. Ole Miss, SMU both move up. LSU drops from 8 to 17, coming off that loss to Clemson. Texas A&M moves up, as does Indiana, Oklahoma, BYU, and Texas Tech. Auburn joins the top 25 from an unranked position, as they are at number 23. South Carolina falls from 11 to 24 after they lost a nail biter to Virginia Tech. And then Iowa State falls from 17 to 25 as they beat FCS Midwest, but they did lose opening week to Kansas State, so I don't know. Maybe that had something to finally play into it. I'm not sure. Tennessee fell out of the top 25 at number 22. They are no longer ranked. So make of that what you will. That's the top 25. Let's see. Take a look at the Heisman, see if anything may have changed. Nothing for the Heisman has changed. It's pretty much everybody. It's pretty much everybody as usual. All right, so we're going to enter week 2. We're going to play South Florida, and we're going to go ahead and jump into this one right now. And just as a change up, I'm going to wear the alternate 2. I want to do the all orange. Yeah, I'll do the all orange. So it's going to be Florida. It's going to be South Florida. Here we go.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bulls will boot it away to start the game.
All right, well, we're going to start with the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
And we're going to start with it at the 20.
Coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, dude.
And I can tell you
that one hurt.
The coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, You better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes
Ball
will be
going up the middle. Got 7.
Gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Great
Nice.
pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scrambling away. Slings it downfield.
Ooh.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a
Bad
big
throw.
hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Oh, he's got some space. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Gators are on the move. They're going to run it.
Ball up the middle. He gets the first down to the 17-yard line.
Keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go.
Nope.
Can't find his man as he took a
And
shot.
Dre
trying to go
Butler
that
for
football.
USF
It'll be
is
2nd
down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under fire. Oh,
God
man,
damn it.
another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
Kick is up.
Never enough.
It's good.
And with that,
Florida's up
on the
3-0.
scoring, it's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business
The
to
flag.
attend to. A penalty marker is down.
Holding on.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
All right, so USF will take the field to begin their drive. They will be at the 11. And let's see what the defense can do. Defense gets a stop. We get the ball back at our 11. So, interesting. 1-11 to another. Here we go.
They'll leave it with him.
Ball getting
Well, just enough running.
40
He
yards.
picks up 4 to the 15.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Nice catch there by the tight end. Gets up to the first down.
20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
When they pick up the first against zone coverage, the biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's got it.
Get
Across
them.
the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's ball.
Ooh,
A most efficient pickup of 6 on
that's
first
6.
down. It's 2nd and 4. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play.
So we got 3 on that one.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And the Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Jackson gets the first down up to the 44.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's
Ball up the middle. He gets the first down. Down to the 32. Jake Slaughter is down for 4.
The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25?
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. The offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield.
1st and goal as we end the quarter. So we're up 3-0.
And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He bullies his way
Got
all
up
the
to
way
the
down
5.
to the 5-yard line. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. There's the pressure. Rushes on him.
They're like,
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense really this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
kick is up. It is good.
Touchdown and a field goal at 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and bring it back.
And he gets dropped at the 18.
To be found as he stopped.
And they get on the board with a touchdown. We will get the ball with just under 5 minutes to go. Tavius Norton running in for a touchdown. And then Nico Grammatica kicked the extra point. Oh, Grammatica.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Dropping back, it's Glagway. Got it in the middle, it's Sturdivant.
Nice catch
Nice
there for
completion
8.
for this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part
Got
of
the
this
first
offensive
down.
All down, but they'll
And then
move
got
the
dropped.
sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Pulls it in. It's Jackson.
Jackson on the
Defense
move.
that time. They finally drag him
And
down
we get up to the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a
Got
short
3
gain
on
there.
that.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Here it is
Got
trying to
4 on
flex
that.
the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The Gators come to the line.
And we're going to the
short,
2-minute
trying to
warning.
keep the drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Using his legs to buy some time.
Fuck you. I'm not dying today. Not for that.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson.
Got
And a
4,
good job
not bad.
in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw, it's Glagway.
Oh, hell.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact
Oh.
on the way, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right on the money.
We got
We
it.
got a timeout here late in the first half.
They called a timeout. We got first down.
I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him. Keep
Down to the
using
2.
routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Power football.
And Ball gets it up the middle. Gets a touchdown.
Touchdown, Florida.
Florida's lead
This
increases.
season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, so we got 111.
What else is happening in college football?
Going to
this weekend?
half.
Iowa State needs
Kick
to
is
pick up the
away.
pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames,
Oh,
I'm kind of
damn.
banking on a comeback.
Down at the 13. And, all right, we're going to begin the 2nd half. We're going to kick the ball. We're going to start on defense to start the 2nd half. We're up by 10. And here we go. We're getting ready to start half number 2.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Oh, boy.
South Florida ready to set.
All right, so second half is going to start. And we get the ball at the 35 after forcing a punt.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He had all kinds of
got a
company
yard.
as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Pressure coming. He gets the job done. Picking up
Got down at the 48.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
That wasn't a good thing.
It was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Yes, it was.
On the move. It's ball.
Up the middle is ball. He gets 9 on that one.
Facing a 3rd and 1. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
All right, so we're looking at 4th and 2 from the 40.
The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Holds it in the first down. And
Got the first down up to the 34.
Running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Gators are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop.
And we got 6 more.
Just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Ball getting the first down up to the 24.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Breaks into the open. And he
we're out of bounds.
Defense with scramble after scramble has another 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Unfortunately, Eugene Wilson is down with an
We'll
injury.
take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Lagway.
Oh.
Incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to set up the screen.
Got it. Touchdown, Florida.
And took it on in for the score.
And we are now up 23-7 with the extra point to come.
Ready to try the point after.
Kick is up.
And the
It
extra
is
point will tack another one onto
good.
this lead.
And
They put it in the end zone with a
we are
12-point
ahead
scoring drive.
by more.
And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And kick is away.
On the run from inside his own 5.
And
Didn't find
down he
any crease in
goes
that kickoff coverage,
at
and he'll be
17.
stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back.
Defense will start on the field. And we will get a stop. We get the ball back at the 21 after a punt. That was called for a fair catch by T.J. Abrams. So we pick up the ball at the 21-yard line. Let's see what we can do.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Takes a handoff. It's ball.
Ball up the middle off the RPO. Got 8.
Opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And we only got a yard.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And off the ball, and he got the first down, barely.
Grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. That's reeled in, it's Jackson.
Nice catch up to the first down.
But he picked up 10 there.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls in.
And we're going to have a 3rd and 9 as we're going to start the final quarter.
They built a comfortable lead.
Quarter number 4.
Of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
All right, so we got 10 more minutes to go.
To figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes
Oh, shit.
Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Fuck it. Oh, throw it away. I'm gonna.
Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Gators line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Nice job.
And there's going to be a fair catch at the 17.
Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. South Florida.
All right, so defense will start. And they march down the field, but end up giving it up on a throwaway by the quarterback. And we'll get the ball at the 37. And we've got 6 minutes to go.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line.
So, line's good.
They'll run it from the gun.
Good ball up the middle. Got 5 yards.
Way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quick.
Oh, the ball squirts in.
Oh, shit.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
All right. So we gave up the ball. And they turned it into points. And, well, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send think I'm going to put the backups in. I mean, we're ahead, and I think we're going to be. I think we're ahead enough where we're going to win this, but I don't want
So
to.
first play of
I
the
don't want to
drive coming
risk
here
any
from their own
injuries.
49.
Yeah, I don't want to risk any injuries.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. And he runs
And we got
one
8.
tackle and picks up a few.
Rocco
Man
Nicole
down on the play
is
as the
down.
officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short.
So we got Jackson and Webb in the backfield. Ball is pretty much done after
They'll run it. They want
ankle.
to take their time here.
Jackson got a
Not
yard.
much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd
I don't know how well he could run, but we're going to see.
On the option. The pitch.
And he can't
just
run.
didn't get anybody on that
Hey, he
defense
can't
out of
run.
position, and they
And after
will
Michael.
lose yardage on that one. The Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a
And
good job.
downed it at the
No
1.
return on this one.
That's a great job.
Wow.
The footballs.
Wow. 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 Okay. We're going to get the ball at 48 with 2:16 to go. And well, that's pretty much it. Okay. I'm not sure what the hell happened. Oh, okay, we got. Oh, we must say. Oh, we got a safety. Okay, that's what happened. Huh. Interesting. All right, we got
They'll start this drive
2:16
at their own 48.
left, and we're gonna see.
From the gun to
Oh,
give,
mother.
looking for room.
And the
Timeout called
clinch.
there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's
He
incomplete on
dropped
3rd
it.
down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time.
Oh, in the
That
end
will
zone.
take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time.
So we got under 2 minutes to go. That's it.
Now
Clock
this team
run.
has
We get the
consecutive
clock, we
wins, and
run
when you
out,
start
and we pick up the
find
win,
ways to
26 to
win games, and you expect
14.
that you've performed well enough
So we
to
start
do
the year 2-0.
and that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now,
So we start the year 2-0. We get things rolling. And we will go into next week against Miami. Recruits. Pick up some stuff today. I think that's it. Okay. Go with that. Oh, shit. Never mind. I forgot. Week 3 we're playing at LSU. I don't know why did I think Miami? Why Miami? Oh, Miami was week 4. I forgot about LSU. I don't know how I forgot about LSU. So we're going to start SEC play against LSU this upcoming week. I completely forgot about that. So a top 15 matchup. Number 15 LSU Tigers, who are 1-1 on the Gator, taking on the number 10 ranked Florida Gators. Should be fun. I say should be fun because it should be fun. All right, I'm gonna finish scouting the kid. All right, I can work with that. Wait, get some recruiting points, and then we'll see what we can get for him. I'm hoping we can work something out, but it looks like Georgia may have the upper hand, so we may end up having to see what we can get. Alrighty, so the next game will be against number 15 LSU. We're going to look at the top 25. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens this week. So right off the bat, Texas fell from 7 to 8, even though they beat San Jose State. Alabama moved up from 8 to 7. We moved up from 13 to 10 with our win against South Florida. Kansas State and SMU both moved up, as did Oklahoma, Texas A&M. LSU moved up from 17 to 15. Indiana moved up from 19 to 16. BYU from 17 to 21. The Illinois dropped from number 9 to number 18 as they lost to Duke. Texas Tech moved up. Michigan moved down after a 28-18 loss to Oklahoma. Auburn moved up. South Carolina moved up. Iowa State, Missouri. Arizona State fell from 11 to 25 as they lost to Mississippi State 47-28. Ole Miss dropped from 15 to out of the top 25. So, damn, that sucked. All right, so the Heisman watch going into week 3 pretty much stays, well, nope, never mind. I was going to say pretty much stays the same. It didn't, actually. The only person that's still on the list, that was on the list opening week, is Jeremiah Smith. Joining him is teammate Julian Sand. Never mind. No. Jordan Tyson is still on the list. He is now 3rd on the list, as he had a pretty good receiving game against Mississippi State last week. Tyler Morris of Indiana is on the list as well, and Dylan Bell from Georgia is on the list. So, yeah, damn. All right, so I'm gonna call an end to this stream here because I've been running. I don't know how long I've been running, but I've been running a while. Let's see. I've been running an hour and 45, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to call it into this one. I'm probably going to pick up tomorrow, and the plan will be for tomorrow to do LSU, probably LSU and Miami, and then maybe squeeze in the bye week. So I'm going to try to do about two games a stream if possible. Again, it just depends on what happens with the games themselves, how everything goes, but that's pretty much it. So, and basically, by the time I end the stream, by the time I end the next stream, we should go from week 3 to week 6. I know it seems like a big jump, but it'll be 2 games in a bye week. So, yeah, make of that what you will. Anyway, until next time, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good day, and well, just Have a good day. Peace.